Hey, love, and welcome to the All That You Deserve podcast, where we talk about all things life, wellness, money, and mindset. And I share with you real life moments as a 20-something. I'm your host, Caroline Astorga. Today, I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. I wrote them down, so don't mind me if I look this way, because I have them jotted down on my iPad. Today, we're going to get real about my I work hard, so I deserve it financial era of spending. And how it caught up to me. Yep, I think it happens to everybody, honestly. I fell into some sort of a pattern of spending money when I didn't have it, obviously. And it's resulted in me being in debt. Yes, I'm in debt. Oh my God, I'm so horrible. No, everybody's in debt in some way, shape, or form. For those who are debt free, oh my God, God bless you. That is amazing. But she, which is me, is not one of them. So we're going to talk about how we got there and how to avoid it, basically. Do as I say, not as I do. And also, quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, so maybe don't do as I say, but you can learn from my experience. Hate to say it, but I got in the habit of spending to make myself feel better, which is the worst thing you could possibly do. The reason I say it's the worst thing you could possibly do is because it's like so hard to stop. You know what I mean? Like, you give in and it feels good, and then it's so hard to stop. Oh my gosh. I have my kryptonite. Are you guys ready for this? My kryptonite is TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I love that place. I don't know what it is about it. I just love it. There's so many different things like knickknacks and like things I didn't even know I needed, but now I need. Like, it's hard. I know I'm not the only one. So don't lie to yourself and say that you're not one of them, because join the club. We're ready for you. Previously, guess what? I was guilty. I used to shop on Shein. And guess what? I'm guilty because I did that like 2 weeks ago. Guess what? I received my order, and guess what? I don't change my mind. I freaking dislike Shein. So, sorry, not sorry. Don't sponsor me. It's fine. I don't like Shein. It's such bad quality, and it's horrible for our landfills, and everything in Goodwill is now Shein, and it's like unavoidable. It's everywhere. It's insane. But yeah, I gave in because we're coming up on my brother-in-law's bachelorette mix-up, and the bride decided to do themes. Yay me. I love her so much, but yay me. I freaking hate themes because I don't have a closet. Like, if you guys could see my closet, you see I have no clothes. Like, I wear the same thing all the time. As a matter of fact, if you guys check out my YouTube channel and I continue to post my podcast videos, you'll see that I'm probably wearing the same thing over and over again. So, sorry. That's just me. Like, I don't really have clothes. But yeah, what do I spend my money on? Honestly, I have zero clue. How did I get into this much debt? Honestly, I have no clue. Do you want to know how much debt I'm in? You want me to give you a ballpark, not a ballpark figure. I was going to say a ballpark figure. You want me to give you the exact digits of how much debt I'm in? I could give it to you. I have it wrote down in my budget, in my planner, financial planner. FYI, I created a financial planner. Yeah, I did. It's sold on Amazon. I'll link it below. You guys could give me feedback. Buy it and give me feedback whether you like it or not. And then I could customize it to depending on what you guys say. But yeah, I've given into a lot of impulse purchases and a lot of I deserve it purchases, and it's not, looking at my credit cards, it's not fun, you know? It wasn't worth it. So, if I'm being honest, I think I got a reality check a couple months ago when I've always been a stickler for paying my debt on time to the full every single month. Then a couple months ago, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I did not have enough funds in my account to cover the amount of money I spent the previous month. It avalanched. It avalanched into this gigantic snowball and it ran me over. Because now we're digging ourselves out. Yep. We're digging ourselves out of debt. I'm making progress, so yay me. It's doable. You guys can do it too. You just gotta come up with a plan. It's doable to get out of debt. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You just gotta come up with a plan and really pinch your pennies. You just kind of have to reflect and take into consideration that a certain mindset and a certain habits got you into that place where you are now. And I'm talking to myself. Don't feel offended if this is touching home. But I got to a place where I looked back and I was like, whoa, we got to do something. We need a financial plan. I wanted to change my relationship with money. Because yes, I do deserve nice things. We do deserve nice things. But not at the expense of not having financial security, not having an emergency fund, or being in so much debt that your savings does not exceed the amount of debt that you're in. Hi, that's me. I did that. Yeah. You guys let me know if you want exact numbers because I will provide them to you. I'll do another episode and show you exactly how much debt I'm in. I'm ashamed, of course. I'm ashamed of my actions, but I'm not against being completely transparent about how much I owe and how much I have and how much I'm gonna make, because guess what? She's gonna be a millionaire. Yeah. She's delusional, that's for sure. She's delulu, but she's gonna be a millionaire one day. We're gonna look back at this video and tell you and be like, damn, she really freaking manifested that. Whatever, I'm going on a tangent. What were we talking about? It's important to say, future me deserves it too, not just present me. Present me wants and needs a lot of things. She thinks she needs a lot of things, but she doesn't. So we just gotta kind of just hold off on the things that are not necessarily important or necessary at the moment. That being said, I cut myself off from TJ Maxx and Marshalls for a really long time. Okay? I was wanting to go back so bad. Shein, I gave in this past week because I don't have any clothes. I'm returning everything. Nothing fits me right, and it's not even worth it. It's like a momentary happiness, a momentary endorphins you get when you make a purchase. But then you look at your account and you're like, damn, I didn't need to do that. Like, I wish I still had that money in there, but still had the satisfaction of spending it, So it's not worth it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm still learning. I'm still figuring it out. It's a journey, okay? It's a learning curve. I just have to be gracious with myself. I'll give myself a little bit of space and room to grow and learn from my mistakes. This one I'm learning from right now. I've never been in this much debt before. Definitely, it's never going to happen again. No, because we have credit card debt. We have student loan debt. We have a car loan. Almost done with the car loan, thank God. But there's a lot of several things that we have when it comes to debt, and those three being the major ones. Thankfully, I don't have a mortgage yet. As I said last episode, we live in a garage, my parents' garage, so I get to save on that, but somehow, instead of saving, she freaking spent it. Give her grace, okay? Give her grace. She's learning. She's young. She's learning. I just want you guys to know we're all going through something. We might look amazing on Instagram, look super cute, and like we're having so much fun and eating dinners out all the time and whatever. Like, it's literally all the things on social media are not necessarily true. They don't tell the whole story. It's just one picture. Since we're still learning, I wanted to give you guys some financial podcast / reading that I've done that's inspired me to go ahead and take my finances into my own hands and take charge to regain my financial confidence. I've mentioned it last episode, and I'm going to continue to mention it because it's just so good. Like, these women are so good, and they are very inspiring. They inspired me to continue and to start my podcast again. So one of them is Tori Dunlap. She does The Financial Feminist. She also has a book. There's Girls That Invest, which is now called Friends That Invest podcast, and she has a book as well. And then lastly, She's on the Money, which I'm obsessed with. I literally want to listen to every single one of their episodes, but I don't have enough time in the day. But that's one of my goals for the year. Like, I want to listen to all of their episodes. I'm hoping that in the future we could have more money chats. Maybe I could give you some additional tidbits, advices, tips on things that I do to kind of keep myself in check when it comes to my finances now. But I want to thank you guys so much for listening and for tuning back into my podcast. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourself, be nice to others, and I'll see you next time.